Fresh out of the mailbox. Talk about picking up a throwback and hoping it has some sort of life, because I don't remember smelling this fragrance. So I bought a fragrance by the House of Versace, and it's Versace L'Homme. I don't know what to expect. It was a cheap fragrance I purchased off of Max Aroma, so I was like, let's rediscover something, and maybe it's something lit in 2023, or just something I can just chuck into the garbage if I need to. Let's roll my motherfucking music so we can check out Versace L'Homme Throwback and see if this joint is lit.
We're all alone, yeah, let's friends on the south side in case you cared. Out of all your friends, I wanna be
Blessed morning, my beautiful peoples. You know who it is. It's your boy, C to the U to the B to the A. Versace L'Homme. Just the presentation alone of this particular fragrance gives me age. Tells me this joint is a throwback upon throwback, and I recently just pulled up the notes, so I'm gonna take a look at the notes and see if I can tell what year this joint was created. Honestly, I have a feeling this is probably as old as me, or maybe even older. I'm not 100% sure, but here's what the presentation actually looks like. And I have the notes pulled up, but I want to see what year it was Huh? No. Apparently this fragrance came out in 86.
And me, you know, I'm 56 years old.
damn.
So I am older than the fragrance, but this is quite old. Just by that, I'm already kind of anticipating knowing what the scent profile is going to be, gauging by how the man smelled back then. I mean, men looked better back then. Well, at least presented themselves better. Granted, some 30-year-olds back then looked like they were 50-year-olds. The big caterpillar mustache, the receding hairline, the whole crown, and these are dudes in their 30s. I don't know what happened, but thank God shit changed. So let's get into the notes real quick first before we smell this fragrance. So it's lemon, basil, bergamot, petitgrain, green notes, carnation, the shittiest flower out, cinnamon, patchouli, sandalwood, rose, cedar, jasmine, leather, oak moss, musk, vanilla, and labdanum. Like all boxes, I throw them away in the trash because I don't keep any boxes. This reminds me of glass countertops, shellac everywhere, mirrors all over the place, and dusty white tables that were always clean but just seemed to always have white particles all over it. Here's Versace L'Homme, and it comes with the little sprayer atomizer right on top. Man, this is going to smell like a mothball suit that you purchased in a nationwide closing of a Sears.
Who the hell would want to kill me? I got nothing but friends.
So let's check out what this scent profile is gonna smell like. Even though I enjoy a good fougere here and there, we'll see. It smells how I thought it was gonna smell. Super leather prominent, very oak moshes, very woody, super sharp citruses, but it's not bad. It's got a classic OG smell. Nothing that anyone should ever wear under the age of 35, guaranteed. You cannot pull this off. You will absolutely smell like you were taking this from your dad's medicine cabinet, maybe even your grandpa's medicine cabinet. I'm aging myself. Let me tell you, this is like when perfumery was potent. This shit had balls. You're not questioning the longevity or performance of this particular scent profile, because you know this shit is going to slap. It's got a lot of body. There's a decent amount of man soap in here. We're not talking about Irish Spring. We're talking about soap that dudes used to fucking just use all over their body that felt like sandpaper. You know, when men were men, not dudes right now wearing tennis chains and shit. Like, cause dudes didn't wear that back then. They was like, what do I look like, a big old... You know, the more it dries down, I'm kind of feeling it. I'm feeling the old school vibe. I'm getting a lot of nostalgia, and that's probably why I'm enjoying this fragrance right now. It makes it feel like a classic gentlemanly scent profile. It's more soapier the more that it dries down on paper. It still has a very strong oak moss and leather presence. The florals are there. There's a nice amount of bitter brightness and greenery coming off of this, but you also get that shaving foam fougere type vibe that we look for in these classical fragrances. This is definitely a more refined, dressy, man's man persona. Again, has to be over the age of 35. There's no youth in this fragrance at all, but there also is no lack of performance either. The sillage bubble that's lingering is ridiculous right now. It is a gorgeous scent. I do like it. I like this classic gentlemanly vibe, but for me, it might be more nostalgia than anything, and it's not going to be a fragrance that I'm going to particularly reach for because it doesn't match my fit, my persona, my personality, my status at this point in life. You know, I tend to lean more youthful. You know, I wear chains, I live in a hoodie, sweatpants with my dick out. You know, I'm that kind of vibes. Like, I'm not really on this classical suit wearing type vibe. Can it be pulled off in 2023? If you're of age, again, 35 plus on a corporate environment, it can be, but it does have a dated scent profile. But like all things in life, everything always comes full circle. Fashion, your exes always come back, and so do men accessories. So Versace L'Homme is a good classical dated scent profile, but not something that I would reach for. And let me tell you, for an EDT, this shit's got super balls. Will I give it a ball spray? I'll give it a quarter ball spray. I'm not gonna reach for it like that, to be honest with you. And the first motherfucker who says he likes this shit in my stash when they come over to my crib might just take it home. All I can think about is that old school song. What dude was like a one-hit wonder, like, I'm a classic man. It speaks to those same kind of scent profiles. Chanel and 1980'S, all in that space, that classical shit. They all kind of live in that same bubble. I love y'all mother suckers from the heart. Let me know of any other cheapy bangers that you can think of that I can pick up right now, because I want to put y'all on. I'll see y'all bitches next time. You know who it is, biggest in the game. Smooches.
Cubaknow, what's fresh, who's best? One of them's gonna pass the test.
For the fly gun holder, money folder, motor roller, star attack when it's time to call back. For the rough, rugged, and raw way, this nigga Jay, it's a game, but he don't play. Ay, for all the chicks that got dead in the penthouse suite on top of my mom's crib. It's nonsense you never get in. It's nonsense that you would think that you would.